Hi, this is a video about the information you can export from the Grades and the Insights tab. If you haven't added the Insights tab to your class team, then that should be one of the things that you should first do. You click on the plus, add a tab at the top, and click on the Insights button to post it to the channel. Okay, you only need to add that once to your team. Once you have it within your team, then all of the data is pulled from all the different channels. You can select by student, you can get a summary of the information, you can change the range of dates. But if you want to get a little bit more than that, then one of the things you can do is you can use the export to Excel feature. That says it downloads a file to your downloads folder. So here's mine, and I can click on that class data file and open it within Excel. So this is particularly powerful where you've got a class team where you've got lots and lots of students within the team. So we can make the file editable, and then you can do whatever analysis you like. So one of the options was over 7 days, but if you wanted to get activity over, say, 10 days, you could select. Notice that the most recent date is in the column to the left and the column to the right are further out of date. So you can pick a period of time that you're particularly interested, and you could do some functions. So if we're interested in what's happened from the 16th of May onwards, how many days are people active for, we could use a whole range of the Excel functions. I'm going to use the COUNTIF function, where you select the range of cells here, and then the criteria for that to count, and you can see that Microsoft Teams puts in a V. So if we put a V in quotation marks between there and there, we can see that the first student, one of my colleagues, was inactive, and so was the next one, but the other one has a number of active lines on. So we can see the activity from there. If you've got a big team, then you can sort on that column and you can see what the data happens to be for a particular range of dates. So that might be useful if you're trying to look at trends or patterns of information. You also have the summary of all time here, and so here you can see how many missing assignments there are, number of late assignments, number of on-time assignments. So if you're looking at doing analysis, you can sort, and you could do a custom sort and say, well, those who I'm going to need to chase up are the ones with the greatest amount of missing assignments, and I can sort to find that out. Obviously, with 4 people within the team, you can see it all on one page, but this works when you've got several hundred students within the team. You can then take their data, you can copy and paste their data, and then you can add in other fields and other bits of information about how you might be contacting them. Okay, we also have information on the assignments and the grades and the status from there. These are by pupil, as you can see, and we have information on the number of communications that you've got within the team. Okay, if we go to the grades tab within the team, then likewise we have the possibility to export data to Excel at the top here. So this will save the data to the same downloads folder that we looked at, and we can open that and we can have a look at all the data there. So we're going to delete their email address, and you can see all the data. If you've got feedback, sometimes these files get quite large because you've got quite a lot of lines of feedback. So it may be that you want to tidy up the spreadsheet and say, I don't want to see the feedback data within that, and you can delete the cells. There we go. So you can delete the cells that you maybe don't want to look at, so you can look at what you have, and then you have the titles of the projects that you've got, and the points that were available. If you say I don't need to know the maximum points, then equally you can delete those, and then you can sort on them to give you the grades book that you want to do and the analysis that you want to do. So if you want to know maybe the totals across a range of assignments, then that's one of the things that you could do as well.